like show that there are also like beautiful things coming from this shithole. To say it in a direct way, you know, like because it's like it's garbage, but it's like our garbage, you know, it's like student garbage, and it keeps on doing all this like very interesting things, like very innovative and like very creative things.
I would like to welcome you to the exhibition about co-living at the JVB. The reason behind the expo is to make visible the qualities of co-living here and see what can we learn from the complex about how people live, how they self-organize and sustain communities. So these are the kind of qualities I think are often overlooked in customer surveys and in financial speculations. So it felt important to bring forward this way of living in light of the ongoing debates about building independent studios and housing with communal spaces in it. So the exhibition here is made out of two parts. First, there is photographs and the drawing competition. The photographs have been collected from current and former residents of all generations and are arranged around three main themes, which really make this place unique. And they are commoning, how people self-organize and share communal resources. Mangomus, which is about the rich variety of activities that happen at the JVB. And Not As Intended, which is all about how people use ad hoc solutions and inventions to cater to the immediate needs. As you will see in the photos, and what I found by following these communities is that there are certain things which kind of transcend time. And these are people becoming friends, initiating wild adventures, spending time together, building stupid things, drinking, partying, painting the walls, cooking on a mismatched pots and pans. And you will see how there are the very same dirty floors after a party in 1970s, 2000s, and most likely tomorrow morning. So this section really tries to bring together the memories within these walls and give you a glimpse on what it's like to live here.
In this period of your life, your student life, you not only study and make your professional way in life, but you have to learn how to live together and also make fun and have discussions and do lots of things with you. And that is so important to become a complete human being, in fact.
One evening a week it was like that. And you know, it's not about beer, but we had a lot of contact with a group that could, there was a good atmosphere. There were no quarrels or big things. We could go together very well.
I see that it still works. 50 years after it was built. That's so fantastic. Yeah. We would have been so glad. Yeah.
You can see it because a lot of old students from 25, they are now at this exhibition.
Yeah?
Yes, we are with a group of 8 or 10, and we just came from 25. We visited together to see how it's now. There were 4 students of 25. And they showed us around, so it was very nice to talk with them.
I hope that like the value of that and like doing the very special and very unique way of living, that it won't get lost in like what's very modern to only build studios in it and stuff. Like nobody likes studios, only internationals. So I hope that like this exposition will achieve the whole thing of like the people that are working on that, not only for the JVB but also like for all the other big cities in the Netherlands.
We took all this information about the building, including photos, drawings, articles, interviews, amateur videos and all kinds of things, and launched a drawing competition. And people from all around the world responded, from countries including Sweden, Canada, US, Singapore, Romania, Australia and India. And none of them have ever been here. And the brief was to analyze how this concrete architecture performs, to make a single drawing which shows what does this place teach us about co-living? And we had many interesting entries, and I hope that by looking at these, you can start thinking about what qualities are worth preserving and perhaps trying to emulate elsewhere. So for example, there's an entry from Argentina which focused on analysing a staircase, and basically she said, well look, people seem to be appropriating the staircase for all sorts of uses. So as we move forward, I ask you, should we suppress or encourage these behaviours? And this could be done through architectural design. And there are people in the world doing this already. So for example, there is a co-housing complex in Sweden, the whole premise of which is to design with wide balconies and staircases so that people can do stuff there. And this is just one example of the things you can see in these drawings. And finally, we have diary entries, articles from the architect of the JVB, Henricus Postel, and writings from an urban planner, Joost Val. And I really hope that this exhibition is going to be a good opportunity to have some conversations about the future of student living.